Okay, picture next we have Rachel, Nella, Awa, and Priscilla.
Okay, so this is our pitch about a song that we've chosen called Take Shelter by Years and Years.
Okay, so during lesson time we were considering like what artists we wanted to, like what songs we wanted to pick, and like we were looking at different genres. So we were looking at maybe Cilla Banks' 212 because the video is quite like fun and it's quite creative. There's like nothing to it actually. It's quite lively and natural. Then we're looking at Route 94, My Love. The song's very like funky and upbeat and everyone knows it and it's catchy and it's house as well, kind of. Looking at Missy Elliott, we're thinking maybe we could have like a rap music video of like, you know, with, I can't remember what song it was, but we're considering that anyway.
Who would you have classed as Missy?
Rachel.
Yes, Rach. I've never seen Rachel with enough attitude to be.
She has a lot of attitude.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're looking at Janae Aiko, I don't know how to pronounce it, but because she always, yeah, she's subtle, she expresses female views, she's soft, yeah, MIA, Paper Planes, or Bad Girls, because everyone knows those songs and we thought we could have a lot of fun with that. Another one, David Zowie, House Every Weekend, upbeat, it engages the audience, it's a very catchy house song as well. Blonde, All Cried Out, embraces homosexuality, which we thought could have been like a really good idea.
I've never heard of most of those people, but fair enough.
Well,
we narrowed it down to 3 artists. So this was Route 94, Years and Years.
Who are they in the middle?
Cilla Banks.
Years and Years.
Who are they?
Who?
I'll tell you about them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Next slide.
I decided to pick Years and Years.
This is your artist? This is what you're doing? Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great, you can't see what it says.
Well, we know they're a group, they're a London-based group that formed in 2010. The guy on the right of the screen found the guy in the middle, who's the lead singer called Ollie Alexander, and found him by, he was singing in the shower one time. Then he was like, he would be good for our band. So they're a 3-piece band. They used to be a 5-piece band, but then 2 of the members dropped out. But now they're a 3-piece band.
So what genre are they?
They're kind of like electronic.
Okay, alright, sorry. Alright, sorry.
They're electronic pop.
Okay.
And synth pop and house. Yeah, the genre we picked synth pop and house because it appeals to a wide audience. Maybe not you, Mr. Gawley, but everyone else listens to house music and a bit of synth pop. And also, it's different to us. We don't really listen to that kind of music, so we kind of wanted to challenge ourselves. Also, it's not a mainstream thing. Like, you don't really see a lot of like, what's it called? House videos. Like, they're just, it's mainly like on the media, it's mainly like pop and all that. So we just kind of wanted to think outside the box. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, house videos, you can be quite creative. It's not like, there's no set, like, narrative or whatever. It's quite abstract in terms of its narrative.
Yeah.
Are there any examples of what you mean by that?
What?
Like quite.
Example
What,
is
like-
Route 94's video. It's
Okay.
kind of like it's just there in a party basically, and the whole video is inverted. So it's kind of it subverts from all the other videos we've seen because we haven't seen a video like that.
Oh, right. As in like the camera, like the stock is inverted, the colours.
Yeah, like
I've seen it. Yeah.
Why did we choose this song? We chose this song because one, the lyrics embrace homosexuality, which isn't like typical in the media, and also the song was made before gay marriage was legalized, and then after gay marriage was legalized, the song became more popular. So we thought it was a good song to choose because it would embrace homosexuality, and there's quite a lot of people who maybe.
How does it embrace homosexuality?
It's about a gay couple.
Yeah, the main character Alexander, he currently goes out with the guy from Clean Bandit, the Nils Allen Smith, something like that.
Okay.
So he's openly gay,
Yeah.
and it's even though the lyrics are not specifically to gay people, like it can be generalized. We feel like it would be good because he is. He embraces sexuality, he's public with it, and we feel like this would be something we could take on as a challenge.
Sorry, can you go back? So you said vocal range suitable for female characters. Does that mean that it doesn't feature?
Like,
So who sings in the song?
Ollie Alexander.
But you're gonna make it a woman.
Yeah, but they have like quite feminine voices. Their voice is not like low or whatever.
So we wouldn't know if it was a.
No, you wouldn't be able to tell. If you heard it on radio and didn't know years and years,
So it's not.
you probably wouldn't.
It's
be
not
able
gonna look weird to
differentiate.
have.
No,
No.
it sounds like it could pass for female artists.
Okay, and you said do not need a set narrative. We can be more creative.
Yeah, like what we said before.
so like
It's quite abstract.
house music videos don't really have like a set narrative like hip hop, whereas like or R&B or something like that. But with
Can you
house-
see there being any downside to that? I understand what you're saying about the freedom. Is there any?
Obviously, because like it's really hard to be different. It's hard to be like to have a music video that's out there because it's kind of hard to step back from the mainstream stuff. So we would have to really think outside of the box to think like, okay, what will suit the genre and what will kind of match the lyrics, if that makes sense.
And I guess the problem is that having all that freedom means that you've got quite a big responsibility to make
Yeah.
something good. Like when you know, like if you're making a grime video, it's got quite set genres, like generic codes and conventions that you can follow. But with this, you're going to be kind of paving your own way.
House and that synth pop, they have some code and conventions like bright lights, the use of time lapse and all that, but it's just then I would say the narrative. Then you can change up what using those codes and conventions to then make it a successful house video.
Yeah, fair enough.
We said that we will all be included in our music video because one, they're a band, so we can all be involved. And we said was looking at like past A2 videos and stuff, and some people, even though there's one main singer, the lyrics will change between the group, so each verse could be taken by another member of our group.
We also decided to pick us as a group because I know last year some other groups found trouble finding people, and if they did find somebody, they wouldn't be kept like time wise. So we know as a group we want to get a good grade, so we know we're going to be there at a specific time.
What's the advantage of having all of you rather than one of you?
It kind of splits up the responsibility, and
You don't need to rely on one person all
Yeah.
the time to be there when recording, or if they're ill and they can't make it, you can use others.
Was that a dig at Priscilla?
no way.
Yeah, our audience is like teens onwards, like say 16 onwards, because most teenagers listen to house music anyway and listen to like synth pop and all of that and electronica. Also because it's, like I said, party music. Most teenagers go to parties, so yeah, and like adults as well. It appeals to both genders. It's not like specifically to like females or to boys. Sorry, the band is popular, so like we think we'll have like a wide audience because Years and Years are very well known. Maybe not to you, sir, but yeah, most teenagers know who they are. So we feel like this is a very suitable song.
Do you know Years and Years?
No.
Do you know Years and Years?
No,
No.
Why are you?
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
If you came
know
there,
one
you
song,
came
you
there,
know,
song.
Okay.
Yeah, King of
Right.
Kings.
No, they know what's it called. Not Take Shelter.
The only reason we know it is because it was on FIFA, innit?
Yeah, so
Okay, alright, fine.
yeah.
Right.
The creativity of the video we intend to do will appeal to that audience rather than like a younger audience, like younger than 16, because obviously we want to be more creative, and if we're like really creative, they might not understand like.
So you think because you're intending to do quite abstract things,
Yeah, they may not.
you'll need a maturity to understand it. Do you think that's the case with house music videos generally?
Yeah, they're quite complex, to be honest.
I mean, I, as you know, dance music is not my thing. My only experience of dance music videos has been through year 13s in the past, having done them, and I've seen a lot of like Skrillex and like dubstep type videos, and they are like they're so far removed from pop videos that they are something else entirely. And I think you're quite right. I think a younger audience would probably quite struggle to access them because in a lot of ways you might think they're a bit boring. I don't think they're boring, but I'm saying that because there's not like, you know, a pretty girl to look at dancing around, then it doesn't necessarily appeal to the same audience.
And like, not as a band, like the genre is synth pop house, but this song I would say contrasts it slightly. If you hear the song at the beginning, it has like a beat that I don't know, it's kind of
Caribbean
hip hop,
kind of
yeah, or
thing.
like not reggae, but it has a the beat is
Caribbean flow.
yeah, like
What, like in terms of like a syncopated beat or?
Yeah.
just at
Okay.
the beginning, but then it contrasts
Fair enough.
the rest of the song, so it's got a bit of a mixture. How was that, Alex? We said they'll be quite casual. We've shown pictures of like Will Smith from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but like it's kind of like 90s style. So they wear like jeans, baggy tops, whatever. And most of the videos you see nowadays are a bit, I don't know, artsy.
So do you mean like as in like proper 90s retro? Like that's the look you got? Like
Not
is it?
artsy retro,
But like a mixture of now and then, kind of like put together. So
Okay.
Maybe like the bright colours and the oversized tops, but still. Kind
So
of
trendy, not like a pastiche or like a parody of like 90s. Like actually,
trendy.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
this is stuff that some people even wear
Yeah.
today. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jay's got a Reebok jacket that she's rocking, which is
yeah.
just like that.
So yeah, our inspiration, we kind of like looked at different house music videos. So we've got Azina Banks 212, we've got Route 94, Years and Years,
Swedish Chef Mafia,
yeah.
Diplo, all those people.
We kind of realised that in most of these videos, there's a lot of colour used, so we kind of want to do that as well. And in some of them, there's like a lot of like dance routines, like not a lot. Well, in this video, like it kind of subverts the norms of house music videos and synth pop, because there's a lot of like there's like a big dance music videos in terms of like the cinematography, like mise en scène, like because you can see here it's kind of like the clothing is kind of 90s as well, so we kind of want to kind of replicate that.
Do you? Sorry, in terms of you said about dance routines being so, is that part of it? Is there going to be like a choreographed
I'm
dance?
deciding on
Yeah.
that, but we're particularly liking the idea.
Yeah.
But
Is that in place of performance? So rather than having someone sing, you'd be more inclined to have dancing
so we'll
and.
have both.
I don't know,
We
we-
wouldn't just have dancing. Because,
yeah, not just.
Yeah, we'd have both. The performance.
Because with like house songs as well, it's like quick cuts of different elements at different places. That's what I meant when I said abstract. Like it's not just okay.
In one
Like
second.
yeah, it's not a chronological order. It's quite mixed up.
Yeah, and it sounds great, but that's what I was alluding to in terms of the fact that that can also provide a lot of difficulties because it doesn't give you the same sort of structure. So when you've got all these different elements going on at once, it can be quite hard to try and narrow it. Like you don't want it to just come across like it's not a complete piece. Something needs to be there to hold it all together, and often that thing is performance. Like in, for example, the one that you starred in last year, in Mark's one, it always came back to you performing, and that was almost the thing that glued the whole video together, was you as the central star. So it might be worth thinking about what that particular thing is going to be that's going to, you know, that you might always come back to, like you're almost like your establishing shot that you always go back to.
So. We know social media is kind of like one of the main things that majority of us access or have access to at least one platform of social media. So we decided we're going to promote ourselves by using all of the above, so Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. And as we are in a school at the moment, we can use
You're in a squat?
school.
Oh.
School.
Is there something I need to know about?
Yeah, go from year 7 to year 13, we can tell a lot of people, so that's over not 500 people, more than that, 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So we'll have, hopefully, we'll generate their views.
Do you have a name yet? Is there? Do you
No,
have an artist?
It's coming. The name is
The
coming.
artist is going to be asked, but I don't know.
Yeah. So you thought, but you don't have a name.
Yeah.
Okay, so our ideas. So obviously we said we want to be creative.
I don't mean so. I've just quickly kind of scanned over that. Just as do you? So that's quite clear, and you've already said like a few of those bits already. But in terms of, I know you said like with your narrative that you don't necessarily want to have a strict narrative, but are there any narrative things that you thought of? Is there any? Are there going to be any narrative threads at all?
What that we're gonna do in the video.
Yeah.
But we're kind of having an idea of maybe like there's 4 friends and we just kind of get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of think we're in the first one, just trying to rediscover who we are and where our other friends are. There's 4 of us, so it's like 4 corners of a forest maybe, and then we're all towards the end. We're obviously all gonna find each other, kind of thing. But that's a current idea we're working with.
Is that replicated in the lyrics?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the song called again? Give me shelter. You said?
Take shelter.
Take shelter.
Like,
Well, Give Me Shelter is a Rolling Stones song. I don't know if it was like a.
But yeah, obviously we kind of have a kind of broad idea of what we want to do. Some of us have like kind of different ideas. Like for me, I was just thinking of like the same thing as Rachel, but like obviously in house music videos, it kind of like there's different scenes. It kind of cuts to different parts. I was thinking like using the area, because obviously we have a very good area for music videos, especially like in Hackney and all of that. So there's a lot of graffiti and artwork. So we kind of, for me, I kind of feel like that's a kind of good. It's a good area to make a music video in. And I was thinking to have like kind of like a party setting at some point in night, because there's always like in music videos, there's always like flashes of different bits. So I was thinking of like a little party setting.
I think one of the only downside, I agree. I think the area that we have is perfect, genuinely perfect for that sort of thing. The only thing which I've always thought of as being a problem with it is that for me, dance music has connotations of I'm someone that could never listen to dance music at home, just wouldn't do it. But I do listen to dance music if I was out, and I always associate dance music with being out, with nighttime. Dance music is about nighttime, about keeping your night going, that energy, that thing. And if you're shooting on location, then night is a really difficult thing to do, obviously, because of like lighting and stuff. So having like dance music videos that are set outside in the daytime almost feels a little bit jarring, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, but you can always get like sunset. It makes it feel.
Sunset's nice, yeah.
The
golden hour, as they
like
call
I
it.
know the actual music video is set in daytime.
Right. Okay.
So it's different because they've kind of incorporated like different colours and all of that to kind of make it more dancey. And there are certain bits where the front man Ollie Alexander is in like a room, and there's like colours, so we kind of want to.
So it does already have a video.
Yeah.
But you are hoping to distance yourself from that entirely, I
yeah.
presume. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it really.
Cool. Okay. Sorry. Round of applause for you. So I've asked loads of questions. Sorry. Does anyone else have any questions for the girls?
No.
Oh no.
No, I won't ask you more questions because I know that I've asked you loads throughout it. Okay. All right. Well done, ladies.